Another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more of The Witcher New Adventures today. So this is the DLC missions to the Witcher, original Witcher game from 2007 as part of the Director's Cut version, I guess. And we're 3 episodes in now. Possibly, we already finished one of the 2 new adventures that's made, you know, as a canon thing by CD Projekt Red. We'll see if we're able to polish off the second of these things in 1 episode. Otherwise, it's probably 2 episodes to go, or this one and another one to go. So we don't have too long to wait, either way. Guys, the channel is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day, 7 days a week. That's 21 live streams every single week, and I haven't missed a single show in 6 months for any reason. So, no excuses on here. A lot of stuff on stream. Type ! games to see which games are being played. It's all about story-focused video games on here. So think of it like Turner Classic Movies, but with video games. I don't know. I'm Robert Osborne. So I don't talk over story or cutscenes, but I do request no gameplay or story spoilers. Join along, guys. Hit that follow button. You can see we have a follower goal of 25 right now, and I believe we're at 18 already. We're really moving. We have 2 new followers since last time. We have MW22894 is Amelia, yeah, you're probably right. MW22894 is following. Thank you to MW, welcome to the channel. Vitamin V also following. Thank you to Vitamin V. Thank you to everybody who follows the channel, but let's welcome our 2 newest members of the Meatball Marauders who have just joined the channel. Glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy your stay and enjoy your 20 meatballs. Decaf is in here. Lego is making Overwatch sets. I think I did see that. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen what they looked like, though, if they have pictures. Mickey Mouse, thank you for the host. Nix is in here lurking. Thank you, Nix, for the lurk. And enjoy your pasta room. Amelia is saying, because I responded to it, but I didn't say what it was, I feel like you're jinxing yourself every time you say that. Yeah. Maybe, but in my no excuses lifestyle, I suppose I challenge myself to try and not do that. I mean, you know, I've already kept it up for so long. I feel like I can start to say that now. I don't. The thing that I do in life is that I never say what I plan to do. And that's something I carry to every aspect of my life. And it's how I accomplish goals, is that I never tell anyone what I plan to do. I only tell them what I'm doing after I did it. Because that's how I personally avoid, you know, they say that the same dopamine gets released in your brain if you tell someone that you're going to do something that you get when you actually do something. So I never tell anyone that I'm going to do something. So I feel like I can say now that that I've never missed a show because we've already accomplished that for 6 months straight. So yeah, that's a little something about me. I don't know why I got so real right there. But let's jump into the show here and play some of The Witcher. Good stuff. Decaf, could I post the link to the Lego Overwatch shop page on Discord? Yeah, on Discord, definitely. In the game... Either the games area or the pictures area. I guess that's up to you, because it's not technically a game, but it also sort of is based on a game. I don't know. You get to, or on both. I don't know. Good stuff. Let's jump into the game. Mickey saying learning smarticle stuff. What is smarticle? A smart article? Maybe it's like an article that does your laundry for you. I don't know how that works.
Stop thumping your feet.
Problem?
Time you talk loud. Oh, my head.
You don't look too good.
Dwarven spirit. You won't get me to touch it.
That does your laundry for you? I don't know how that works.
Stop thumping your feet.
Okay, good. Cool. Hangover?
I drank almost an entire demijohn on a bet. The dam didn't keep it to me. Oh, so I paid the 30 ornans and passed out with just 1 shot left.
Clever guy, that innkeeper.
Yeah, charged me for cleaning too, as I couldn't hold it down. Oh, feels like a goat kicked me in the head. Oh, I'd give the world for a tankard of buttermilk. Hey, bring me some and I'll show you something.
Whoa, not here, please.
Stop yelling! I know of a treasure.
All right. I'll get you some buttermilk. But you best not be lying about the treasure.
Do I have buttermilk? Need to find buttermilk for Drevin. Do I have it? If I did, it would say like, oh, I'll bring it back. I don't think I do. Let's see.
Dwarven spirit.
Mickey saying, it's something my students say. I never figured out what it meant. Oh. Well, when you figure it out, let me know, because I'm curious.
Still need that buttermilk?
Oh, quiet, me head's pounding.
Right.
Dwarven spirit.
That guy's peeing in the background. Look at that guy.
I'm a mage. Strike that. I was a mage, and now I'm no more than a drunkard. And I could have been rich, powerful, a renegade.
Yeah, I can see that.
I proved too sensitive. Good. Ever heard of a good, sensitive renegade mage? No.
Guess not.
They're always scoundrels, evil embodied.
See ya.
If you say so, buddy. Okay, we need to find buttermilk, which I don't know anything about. Also, that's the inn, but first we want to explore the rest of the town, I guess. So let's take a look around town. Bring it around town. Decaf, putting it in the gaming channel on Discord. Nice, good stuff. I look forward to seeing it. Poor boy. Hey.
Ew, you're weird.
Sugar doll, flint, mead. Now we're looking for a specific thing. Flint, grindstone, barrel, Cadwinian stout, flint. Wow!
Gwynblade.
You know me?
I've heard others tell of you and you're easily recognizable. Forgive me, but I haven't the strength for prolonged conversation. Ghoul bite. I don't feel too well.
This'll just take a minute.
Yes?
How is life in Vizima?
Non-humans hardly have an easy time of it. My friend Gunn has a smithy, but the city guards incessantly threaten that they'll move him to worse quarters, as they need his workshop for an armorer, a human.
It almost sounds like they're creating a ghetto. Somehow I doubt non-humans will let themselves be relocated to a worse part of town.
I fear you are wrong, Witcher. Though actions of that nature are likely to escalate tensions between the races. I know a certain elf, his name is Yavin. Given the resources, he would jump at the chance of leading the non-humans in an uprising.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen.
And if it were to happen, who would you side with? Intolerant humans or intolerated non-humans?
Neither. I'd stay out of it.
Think through this. There may come a time when you'll be forced to make a choice.
Take care.
It's interesting. I thought that this took place after the events of The Witcher, but this also is a prequel to The Witcher. But I guess it takes place after the previous mission that we did. This is cool. Geralt still definitely does talk the way that he used to. I hadn't realized that he had been to Vizima before. So that's cool. Whoa, look at this. This guy's got all sorts of stuff. Green mold. Okay. Gives you info about fungus. We'll see if we can sell that to somebody. Fleeter. Whatever that thing is. Everton. Crinford oil, nice. Alright, we'll see if we can sell that to anyone. But
Greetings to the honorable gentleman. Peruse at your leisure. You'll not see a finer collection at the royal court.
Pretty impressive.
Should anything catch your eye, feel free to ask. I am your host, Everden of Rind.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
What do you want?
I see quite an array of alchemy substances.
Well, the craft interests me, as do history and the secret sciences. If you happen upon any monster parts, I will gladly purchase them from you.
I'll remember that.
The cemetery and the sewers are potentially good sources of alchemical ingredients. Apparently, post-conjunction relics find both places attractive.
Truly, I never would have guessed.
Forgive me. I forget you are the expert here. Lorthiel has the key to the cemetery.
Who's Lorthiel?
An elven huntress. She agreed to hunt ghouls and bring me what alchemical ingredients she could skin. It's some time since I've seen her, though she lives nearby, having rented the smith's storeroom.
Guess I'll look in on her.
Didn't we just meet her?
Monster organelles, bring them to me. I'll pay you well.
Interested in the services of a witcher?
I do purchase alchemy ingredients. 1 oren for drowner and ghoul parts, 3 for organs from owl ghouls and drowned dead, and 6 for anything you skin off a fledder or wraith. I'll double those prices if the parts are cleanly skinned, undamaged.
You want any ready-made potions?
My, sounds like quite an opportunity. Of course, bring me whatever you have. They'll be a fine addition to my collection.
I was looking at your display.
It's a passion. You cannot fathom what people keep in their attics, the priceless historical artifacts they store there. I seek them out, collect them, study them to reveal the times from which they herald.
And anyone's free to see them?
Yes. I decided to give the public access to my collection. Haven't had immense numbers visit yet, but in time, people will come to appreciate the wisdom that issues from history.
I see quite a few monster parts. Impressive.
I continue to expand my collection. Should you find anything that might complete it, bring it to me. I shall reward you generously.
Sure. Where did you get the coin for all this stuff?
I'm of the nobility, and my ancestors left me a small fortune. Instead of dashing it away on women and wine, as quite a few of my relatives have done, I decided to do something pro bono publico.
What do people think of what you do?
I shall tell you confidentially that in trying to penetrate the many mysteries and unusual aspects of our world, I have made many enemies, even received death threats.
Could be you're getting too close to things someone powerful wants to keep secret.
I believe I have irked a certain clandestine organization, and can only hope that my social position and noble status will protect me from them.
Maybe that's Salamandra. Interesting. What? This guy doesn't have anything. Oh, I can sell this guy. I can sell this guy back the scroll that we stole from him, and the book. Wow. Good, making a profit. That's how you do it. Alright, I'm not going to sell these potions yet, but it's interesting that we can do that.
What do you want?
About the cemetery key.
It's in Lorthiel's possession. You'll have to speak with her.
Take care.
Maybe he's saying he wants buttermilk? What is buttermilk? Is that like unpasteurized milk or something? Give me that. Oh.
Where did I put that Archangelica? Ah, greetings.
Greetings.
I'm Nurka, priestess of the Great Melitella.
Geralt, Witcher.
What brings you here, Witcher?
I'd hoped to find Lorthiel. I need to talk to her.
This isn't the best time. Lorthiel has a terrible wound on her thigh. I've just come to dress it. Apparently, these things come with her profession.
This is kind of urgent.
Nurka, I'm hardly bedridden, and I'd gladly know why a witcher has come to see me.
This'll only take a moment.
Fine, then. I'll allow the visit. On another note, Witcher, I'd gladly buy any herbs you've gathered. My stock is running dangerously low, and I'm not losing any patience.
Mickey saying, all I know is it's rather rich. Tore my stomach up. I'm a 2% man. Yeah, I usually like 2% as well. Oh, buttermilk pancakes, Decaf saying. I like buttermilk pancakes, but I've never drank buttermilk before.
How can I help you?
I guess if it's really rich, then that would cure a hangover, right?
Got any work for a witcher?
I have
Soak it
employment
up.
for anyone who knows a bit about herbs.
What are you interested in?
In Vizima, you should have no trouble finding white myrtle, verbena, and wolf's aloe. I'll pay 3 orens for a dose of any of those.
Whoa.
Where would I go to find some more valuable greenery?
Venture into the sewers, and you should find green mold, suent mushrooms, and fool's parsley. While the cemetery is a good place to look for bryonia, celandine, and hellebore, these are worth 6 orens a dose.
Where would I go?
Venture into the
Where did you learn about herbs?
I'm a priestess of Melitele, who studied under Mother Superior Neneka at the temple in Elanda. I know no one who would be a better herbalist than the Mother Superior.
I've been to the temple in Alander many times, and I know Neneka. I owe her. Neneka treated me after a certain Striga plowed a ditch in my neck.
If you visit her any time soon, be sure to give her the regards of Nurka.
I noticed a vast burned-out ditch behind the temple.
Yeah, what's up
A
with
small
that?
hut stood on the site a few weeks ago. The workshop of a young and highly energetic alchemist. He had nowhere to go, so I allowed him to set up in the hut.
Don't see any hut now.
One day I heard a loud explosion, or perhaps implosion, I can never tell the difference. I suppose one of his experiments went wrong. Now I pray Melitele will take pity on his soul.
Oh. Alright, so we can sell Wolf's Aloe for a decent price. Sell some white myrtle. These are recurring resources too, so that's pretty good. Renewable resources. Amelia saying it's a slightly sour, thick, sort of yogurty version of milk. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Azatundra's hosting, thank you Azatundra. Decaf saying buttermilk is the liquid left over after making butter. That's what I figured. Yeah, I was saying like a unpasteurized milk, but yeah, since it's the same process, I figured it might have been like associated with it. Welcome Azatundra to the stream as well with that voice of Nick Love. Playing The Witcher New Adventures.
Yes?
I'm here about the cemetery.
That's where the ghoul got me. Vile place. It's full of necrophages and other post-conjunction beings.
I guess you know a thing or two about monsters. Everton mentioned you supply him with alchemy ingredients, or that you did until recently.
Tell him to be patient. Just a few more days and I'll be out hunting again.
Oh no, my dear, you'll go nowhere. You've a slashed muscle, torn sinews, and he was inches away from rupturing your femoral artery.
The priestess is right. Combating ghouls requires one to be completely fit, and I'm not sure you can rely on that leg of yours just now. What do you say I stand in for you just for a few days?
Reasonable, I think. The wound needs several more days to heal completely. Lorithil, you must accept that you are not a female witcher, and need just as long as other elves to heal.
A diable ep arse. I see you leave me no choice. Very well, Gwynblade. Take my key and enjoy yourself in the cemetery.
This lady has a great outfit.
Yes?
Take care.
Alright, so we're good to go in the cemetery then. You can keep collecting white myrtle. Let's go to this guy's house. I mean, they keep telling us to go to Glover's house. Stamelfords. I wonder where we're gonna find this buttermilk.
Don't dip your fingers in somebody else's jar. I told you once already, you'll be allowed to go wherever your heart leads once Glover says you're even, and only then.
Yeah, you did say that.
Mr. Glover awaits downstairs. Just watch out for the wyverns. They're in a bad mood today.
What wyverns? No matter, I'll see for myself.
Do you guys think is Gwynblade Geralt's last name? No, Geralt's last name is of Rivia. No, he's Gwynblade is like an elven term for human, I think.
I told you once already. You'll be allowed to go wherever your heart leads once Glover says you're even, and only then.
Yeah, you did say that.
I think it's slightly... It's kind of like the elven term for gringo. Like you just are calling a non-elf Gwynblade.
Don't dip your fingers in somebody else's jar.
Whoa. Tame wyvern, it's eating that guy. It's not that tame.
Well, well. So the Witcher deigns to come and see me after all.
Your man stopped me in the street.
I wonder, what are the chances of surviving a fight against two ravenous wyverns?
Pretty
Depends
high.
who's fighting.
Someone not entirely familiar with a sword, an artist, let's say a minstrel.
So how much does Dandelion owe you?
An even 2,000, and I know he aims to flee the city the moment they release him from jail. He foolishly believes he can outsmart Mr. Glover. My men have asked around. We know he's broke as a newborn beggar. To make matters worse, none in this city are willing to lend to him. I've no gripe with you, Witcher, but frankly, you may be his only chance. So,
Look at
what'll
this
it
guy's
be?
right arm.
If Dandelion doesn't pay his debt, I will.
More reasonable than I thought. Get the coin.
Why is it
quick,
so small?
Plain and simple. I hate to pressure you, but the city jail can be a depressing place. Heard a prisoner recently hung himself by his own bootlaces.
It needn't get that depressing for Dandelion. You have a deal. I'll pay his debt. Call it a side effect of having friends.
Wait, does he have differently sized arms, or is that like the perspective? So we have 184 orens right now. We need to make the money. I'm assuming they're not going to make it easy for us to get the money either. Do you guys think it's slightly derogatory? I think, yeah, in like the very slightly, it's not even like derogatory to say gringo, it's just like...
You look like a bird just shit in your soup. Conversation not go as planned.
Not the nicest man I've met, no.
Gun Hargus, leader of the Band of Brethren. Me and my friends, well, Glover's no friend of ours. In truth, we're irked the twerp thinks he rules these streets.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Got an offer for me?
Indeed. We heard of your troubles. Well, yours and that likeable scoundrel Dandelions, and we'd like to help.
News travels fast around here. To what do I owe this unexpected kindness?
Let's say we wouldn't mind seeing Glover humbled. We, as the Band of Brethren, hold something of value, a treasure we're willing to entrust to you, should you prove worthy of our trust.
Well, it sounds a bit complicated, but I'm in no position to turn you down. How do I prove myself worthy?
You need to visit us each in turn. You'll find Grifferin and Gruzel at the tavern, while Navik should be loitering by the cemetery gate. Once you've finished with them, come see me at my smithy. I too will want to test the metal from which you were forged.
Okay.
This treasure sounds mysterious.
The Band of Brethren once were 5. The 4 you know of, and Kuna. Toward the end of the war, we were down and broke, and to be blunt, we started ambushing all manner of merchants, mercilessly stripping them of their lot. During one such attack, we robbed a peddler of a strange stone. Kuna, who knew a thing or two, claimed it was magic. He chanted a bit and produced a glowing portal. He believed that we'd find an elven treasure on the other side. The Long-Ear supposedly concealed their valuables in nooks accessed only through portals. Driven by belief, bravery, and probably a bit of greed, Kuna stepped through and never came back.
And you want me to have this stone? Sounds more dangerous than enticing.
You're a witcher, while Kuna was but a scribe who joined the army for adventure. If something does indeed lurk on the other side, I don't doubt you'll manage. And if you find nothing but Kuna and his treasure, we'll take the treasure and bring us our boy. He's got some explaining to do.
All right. I'll see you soon then.
He has a turn saying like Muggle. Yeah, I think it's exactly like Muggle. And it means the same thing. Okay, so one of our objectives is to meet all these different guys. We also wanted to go into the inn. Find some buttermilk, which doesn't say anything. Sell monster parts and potions. Talk to Sergeant Oral at the tavern. Bring everything the strange items I find. Guard dog. Sell herbs. Earn the trust of the members of the band. Let's talk to Sergeant Oral.
My legs just start dancing. I love this tune.
King Foltest raised customs duties again. This bodes ill.
One whore has syphilis. Wonder which.
Hello. Fancy a meal? Or have you another reason for coming?
What other reason?
There's a comfortable bed out back. What'll it be?
What?
Let's go out back.
Collect
I was
those
jesting.
cards. Ah.
My man would tear off my head if I went with you.
Maybe we should risk it.
No. He beat me so badly recently I spit out a tooth.
They didn't really need to add that line. I would have been fine without it. Damn, now I feel bad. Wait, so that was cow's milk. That's not the same thing, though. We should probably buy it just to be... No, it's not going to be the same thing. Guardian lemon, Temerian rye, goose fat, suet, pork, mutton leg, cheese, bear fat. Alright, let's start selling some of this stuff to her, because I don't need all of this stuff. We're going to sell... Ooh, we're actually getting a decent chunk of change from a lot of this. Chicken sandwich, I will sell. We're going to sell all our beer except for one, just so that we have it in case somebody asks us to drink with them. Suet we keep, Beauclair white, get rid of, watermelon, cheese, goose fat, bun. Mickey saying, too bad you can't buy cow's milk and churn it yourself. I know. What good is a Witcher if he can't churn his own milk? Alright, we have $246 now, or orins, or whatever. These only give you one. We're gonna keep this bread, just in case somebody needs food. Okay, we're pretty well off now. We have this Mahakaman mead. Let's get rid of this one then. Okay, good. I will continue taking everything so that we can then sell it, because we're going to be real tight on money here. Jewelry box, the Hellebore. As ingredients. I wonder if that one guy will buy it. Oh, we got 3 things of wine back here? We're just stealing.
I saw a Foltest. That's what I'll do. Swear on my mother's life.
Evening. How'd you like to try your luck at a drinking contest?
No.
Take care.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Sergeant Oral at your service.
Let's talk. What's your line of work?
I'm a mercenary. We make sure those shit-eaters don't come crawling out of the sewers. They've multiplied recently.
Right.
And let me tell you, friend, It all began with that shipment of rotten cabbage. The whole city started shitting its guts out. That and all manner of syphilitic scum began multiplying in the sewers. But we shut all the entrances and the streets are safe. Yeah.
Nice solution, cheap and easy. As it happens, I'm a witcher and I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at that scum.
Oh, you would you? Oh, it's no concern of mine. Matter of fact, I'm not much bothered, except if something guts you, it'll be my head. Well, how do I know you to be a witcher? How do I know you'll emerge unscathed?
I can prove it.
Very well. I hear witches are damned incredible heavyweights. If you can drink me under the table, I'll believe you to be a witcher and give you the keys to the sewers.
It's a deal.
Crap. Oh, okay, now we can wait.
I barely escaped some creatures last night.
So we can fight these guys. I want to talk to the barkeeper first, though. Or the innkeeper.
Welcome to the Hairy Bear. How can I help?
I'm looking for a place to stay. Wouldn't mind some food and a fire to warm my feet by.
You've come to the right place. If you're hungry or thirsty, call a waitress. Rooms are a modest 5 orens.
I'll take a look around if you don't mind.
Yes?
This guy's a totally different innkeeper than there was in the main game. Interesting.
Gunn sent me.
So he decided to track you down after all. Mighty happy about that, Witcher, believe you me. Glover is one son of a bitch who deserves to have his ears boxed, and that's always easier in a group.
Yeah, Gunn also mentioned some treasure.
Right indeed. It just might be enough to pay off your friend's debt. But that's enough prattling. There's customs need to be observed.
Customs?
To gain the trust of the band of brethren, you have to defeat each of us in a duel. Bottles and tankards are my weapons of choice.
So, last man standing?
Yeah, and that's usually Grifferin.
Everybody wants to have a drinking contest with us. Why did I sell all my alcohol? Oh, I didn't, I guess. I have a bunch of it. At least we're right next to the guy who will let us rent a room.
Ah, crap. I'm wasting time.
Oh, not good. I'm seeing trouble. Witcher, you're a good man. A good man.
I win. Now if I can just make it to that bench. You're quite a heavyweight.
All that drinking's made me hungry. Ooh, a cold roast would hit the spot. You care for some?
Oh, yeah.
Well, oh, he gave us a pot roast. Nice. I must try to lure the dog away using the pot roast. Oh.
Who's this?
That's a pretty arbitrary thing.
That is some strong spirit.
Damn it, I can't... Oh, there we go, good.
Welcome to the...
I'm looking for a place to stay.
You've come...
I'll take...
Yes?
Okay, so let's... How long will this last? Let's say 1 hour? No, 3 hours. There we go.
Hello, stranger. Anyone ever say you have an intriguing smile?
Funny, I thought I never smiled.
Care to sit down to a game of dice poker with me?
I must warn you I play for keeps, even against beauties like you.
What'll it be, handsome?
You look worried. Something bothering you?
My dear friend claims anyone would be happy to be in my position, but I'm unable to rejoice as long as this bad feeling persists.
Some say you should trust your feelings.
I suppose they're right. I've never been disappointed when I've followed my intuition.
Care to tell me what happened? I'm a witcher. Maybe I can help.
Truly? I can't believe my luck. You see, several days ago, I won an old house. At first I was overjoyed. That is, until I had a strange dream. They say the house is haunted, and I feel it will bring me ill luck. I know it all sounds ridiculous, but on another occasion I won a man's wife.
Some guy bet his wife? Bold.
The mayor, actually. But I handled it well and promptly lost her to another man. But what of my house?
Well, if it is infested, I can probably clear out any visitors. You could then sell it off with a Witcher's guarantee.
Splendid! But you must do one thing before I give you the key. You see, a soothsayer recently told me I would be stripped of troubles by one who brought me a turquoise ring.
All right, if you say so. I'll bring you a ring if I find one.
Hit me, chickie. Hug someone.
Let's play some dice.
What'll it be, handsome?
Alright, we got 4s and 2s. She's got 3s, and that's it. So it's a 1 in 3 shot that we get one of these two things. And we got it. Full house. Alright, what do we have? 4s? Yeah. She has, 3 1s. Alright, well, if we roll all 3 of these, then it's a 1 in 2 shot that we get another 4. Got it! Oh, full house! Well, okay.
What'll it be, handsome?
Take care.
Do I have a turquoise ring? No. Didn't we? Oh, we got that in the other campaign, I think.
Damn, you got an ugly face.
You look in the mirror lately?
Are you being smart with me? Come here and I'll beat that flapping mouth of yours to a pulp.
Your friend Gunn sent me.
Should have said so from the start. Bare fist boxing's our game. Takes 75 orans to enter.
Actually, I'd be happy to show you how it's done.
Here we go. And then he became a bed. Are you done? Oh, okay. Geralt's gotta gloat first.
Swiving Witcher. You got some quick hands there.
Work on that right hook.
Take your coin and shove off. I hate this day.
Down and out. Make sure to tell Gunn I won, your trust.
Yeah, alright. You're a decent boxer, Witcher. You know, after a good fight, buttermilk helps alleviate the head pain. I landed a few there. Better have some.
Thank you, sir. He was like a sore loser at first, and then he like really helped us. Alright, so we got the buttermilk. There it is. Restores endurance. Can be sold or given to someone. So we should wait until our health bar goes back up. In the meantime, we can go give the thing to that guy.
What you want?
I'm looking for work.
Well, look somewhere else.
Bad day?
Fuck off.
Who are you?
I work for Mr. Glover. Familiar with that name? Though soon enough, everyone in this town will know Jeremiah Trick, too.
I like this voice.
If you want to be someone, I'd pick an alias. Something people would remember. Jeremiah Trick sounds like something you sweep under the rug.
Fuck off.
See ya.
Dwarven spirit.
I've got some buttermilk. Drink up.
Ah, my saviour. That was delicious. So, it's time I was on my way.
The treasure? Spit it out.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, you see, years ago, I was a very promising student of magic. Tremendous potential. Truly tremendous. Yet fate played tricks, and, a certain propensity of mine prevented me from completing my internship and duly mastering the art. Yet I sensed certain forces. Nearby lies a warehouse with mages once stored their artifacts. Though it stands almost empty, it emanates.
What would I want with an empty warehouse?
Well, nothing, of course, but the stone inside might interest you. It responds to spells, elemental ones to be sure. I wager if you cast a trick or two, it'll take you to treasures beyond.
Sounds pretty far-fetched. Anyway, where's this warehouse?
That's just around the corner. Here, take the key.
See ya.
Okay. Find the magic stone. So now we can probably do the... We should probably do one of the drinking missions. Let's see. We have 3 things of mead and that's it. And these barrels don't refill themselves.
Mate.
What's the cheapest alcohol I can buy? 20 each. Where's like a medium strength alcohol? 10 for each? Damn. Alright, let's buy all 3 of these, I guess. So now we should have a drinking contest with this guy.
Till tomorrow. The gods have been fickle.
Evening.
So I have 6 alcohols. Hope that's enough. There we go.
My respect to the honourable gentleman. Your reward.
This fistful of orange just might save my neck.
How much did I get? 50?
Evening.
Wait, so he'll do another drinking contest? But then I'll have to buy more drinks. Darkest Jace, welcome to the stream. We're playing The Witcher New Adventures. I wish I was here at part 1. Well, you can check it out in the previous broadcast, but we just started the second of the New Adventures, so we're not that far into it, and it's a prequel to the first game, so you're still in luck. I got the game, but I haven't played it yet. Oh, Well, I hope you enjoy the game. This game is amazing.
Welcome to the Hairy Bear.
I'm looking for a...
Hold on, we're gonna skip this. So what we are doing right now, the New Adventures, is a series of DLC missions that are created with the game's own adventure editing tools by the developer themselves. Darkish Jace saying, is this the second game? No, this is the first Witcher. But it's, yeah, so it's DLC for the first game that were created with the adventure editing tools, and then they were remastered to add voice acting and a whole bunch of other polished stuff. So they did a really great job with it. Darkish saying, I started playing Witcher 3, but it's been a month since I played it. Oh, yeah, we're playing the first one. But Witcher 3 is great. I'm excited to get to it. Definitely no details about Witcher 3 or any related info. Though. Okay, so we need to get alcohol. Darkish saying, I haven't played Witcher 1 to 2, but the choices in these games make a difference in Witcher 3. It wasn't like Mass Effect. Like, you couldn't import your saves. At least I'm pretty sure you couldn't. But maybe you would like say what your choices were. Hey, I don't remember.
Somebody called for you down that dark alley.
Looking for adventure?
You think? Just because I'm Rivian. Hands to you.
Okay, so now we'll check the warehouse. Let's take a look. Decaf saying, did you see my clip? No. Then he became a man. Love it. No. 20 meatballs. Good stuff. Thank you, Decaf, for the clip. Oh, Wayfarer Stone. What did he say about the, That's oral, fistful of gold. Get the dog. Oh yeah, the dog thing we needed. So it doesn't say anything about... Oh, okay. The drunkard wasn't lying after all. He gave me the key to the warehouse, claims mages want to store their artifacts. If I cast the right combinations of signs at the stone, it'll teleport me. But it doesn't say... Is it like on the stone what we need to cast? It's not that. There's only a couple of signs that you can actually cast at something. Darkish saying, is this The Witcher 2? No, what I was saying was this is The Witcher 1, but it's DLC for The Witcher 1. Okay, so it's not fire. Is it that? Oh, it was just a triple R'd? Okay. Oh, crap. Alright, there's a Wraith. Are you gonna... Okay, he's attacking, yeah. Darkish bought them all at the same time but lost your internet. The only one that was fully playable is 3. You're regretting it because you don't know the characters. Yeah, they're all great games. I'd still recommend going back and playing them even after you play Witcher 3. I'm a big fan of these games. I think they're all great. So, you know, there's definitely stuff that you would know. I don't think you need to have played the other games, but it's always cool to see where the characters came from. Darkish saying, I heard from Steam Witcher 1 wasn't worth buying. I bought it anyways. and that it was a click and kill kind of game, but I don't care. It's all about the overall experience. Third game relies on the first and second game. I guess you're talking about like a hack and slash. I don't know that I would call it that. A lot of people really have a hard time going back to Witcher 1, which I don't understand because it's just a proper RPG. I mean, it's about the storyline and, you know, like the combat's pretty simple, but the combat in Knights of the Old Republic is just as simple. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It's basically the same thing as that, except active combat instead of passive, which I would honestly prefer. So yeah, I'm not sure why so many people have a hard time with Witcher 1. Yeah, I think if you have an open mind, you are gonna like it. I mean, Witcher 1 is a 10 out of 10 game. It's an excellent video game. So the only people who are gonna say that it's not worth buying are people who are probably too young to appreciate a game that didn't come out in the last 5 years. Oh crap, we are dead. Do I have any white Raffords? No, I don't. Crap. Yeah, Darkish thing, I think most of the reviews are new people playing old games. Yeah, I mean, that's always going to be a person that I don't really sympathize with, because if the only games that you're able to play are like ones that were just made, like how are you going to understand where you came from? How are you going to appreciate any game? So I'm not super into that mindset. Darkish Day saying, I still remember the old days of StarCraft 1 and Diablo 1, so I can totally enjoy that old style of gameplay. Yeah, I'm totally in your camp there. And they also have, if you're a Diablo fan, they have an overhead view. So sort of in that vein of game, they have like the isometric perspective if you choose to play it that way. Which I believe Witcher 1 is the only one that ever did that, and I think that's kind of cool. There we go. Darker saying, this doesn't feel too far off from Witcher 3. It looks sick AF. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I really like this game. The combat is not going to be as, like, you know, involved as Witcher 3 or even Witcher 2, but the storyline in this game is amazing, and a lot of the RPG mechanics are really great. I mean, you can see that there's, like, a big skill tree. Each one of these attributes on the left has a gigantic tree associated with it that you can get skills for, so you can really spec out your guy. Very RPG-ish. Oh wow, we got a Sephiroth. Do we need those for this? It's a plot item. We need to show it to Everden. Show it to Everden. Who's Everden? Is that the guy? Don't know. Darker saying, I'm glad I'm watching your stream. Well, I'm glad to have you. Glad to meet you. Always appreciate another classic video game fan. Darker saying, exactly, yeah, when you know where you're coming from, you get that appreciation of where it came from. Certain series, they just evolved in the most beautiful ways over the ages. That's what, from what was capable and became everything they are today. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, one of the gameplay series we're doing is the Doom series. We just did 1993 Doom right after doing Doom 3 from 2004, and before that we did Doom 2016. So we sort of went backwards in that series, and that was a really good time. I tend to skew towards, you know, playing the oldest in a series that I can. Because yeah, that's what I'm always most interested in, is like, you know, the history of video games.
Hocus pocus, focus on this. Your mother stands when she wants to piss.
Ah, a challenge. How much?
50 orange to enter.
Get ready.
Here we go. Experienced fist fighter, is that his name? Is that what it says on his birth certificate? Got him! Decap just discovered Star Trek Online, which I love except for the piloting mechanic. Cool. Yeah, Gaming Hour really loves Star Trek Online. You should talk to him about that.
Ugh. You're no stranger to fighting.
My mother taught me. What would you say about her now?
Nice lady. Here's your prize.
I haven't played Star Trek Online, but I am curious about it, I guess. I just don't really like MMOs, and I don't like free-to-play games, so that's two very big strikes against Star Trek Online or Elder Scrolls Online or, you know, any of those games.
My brother says I'm dense. You might just be onto something. What do you want? Here for a beating?
I didn't come here with that intention, but you could always try.
Let me slap that stupid smile off your face. Put up 25 orange and let's get it over with.
Darkish saying it looks like Morrowind minus the third person graphic wise. Yeah, I think it's probably a little, it's more advanced looking than Morrowind, but I agree, like the world does have a very similar feel, and it has that sort of dark fantasy vibe to it as well. I like The Witcher though. The Witcher is one of my favorite universes, I would say.
I think I'll take you up on that.
Got him.
And that's 2 less teeth.
Don't worry, you look nice.
Here's your coin. Now leave me alone.
Needed to defeat the remaining fist fighters. I have to ask the innkeeper where you can get higher stakes. Interesting. I can just take this stuff from this chest behind him. Darker saying Oblivion didn't travel much in graphics, just gameplay, which was a great improvement, but you need to take the fact that it was several years of experience to make those games in it.
Maybe not.
The Oblivion I loved. Yeah, I don't know, I thought it looked pretty good, Oblivion, from Morrowind. But, yeah, definitely, like, gameplay-wise. I loved the bartering system in Oblivion, and they didn't bring that back in Skyrim, which was a bummer. Darker saying, you're making me regret being impatient in making those bonds with characters before starting Witcher 3. If I play 1 to 2, I might cry. Yeah, that's it's interesting because these 2 DLCs that we're playing both take place before the events of this whole first game, so that same thing is happening to me where like you're seeing characters that you know what happens to them later.
Made up your mind?
Okay, we're gonna keep the beer. Get rid of the cow's milk. Oh, let's not sell off our stuff until we give the dog that bone or whatever we're giving him. Let's take a quick break, guys, to get some more coffee. I'll be back in just a second with more of The Witcher. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're back, and I have coffee. So, if you're just tuning in, the channel is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day, 7 days a week. That's 21 live streams every single week. A lot of stuff on here. Hit that follow button if you want to see more of the stuff that I do. If you want to join along on the channel for all the playthrough series that happen. You can type !games to see which games are currently being played. There are 9 concurrent gameplay series on the channel right now. The idea on here is that I play only story-focused games, and I don't talk over story or cutscenes, but I do request that no one post even the slightest gameplay or story spoilers in the stream. You can type !spoilers to see what is considered to be a spoiler on the show. Let's jump back into The Witcher New Adventures here, guys, and experience the magic of Geralt. So, I don't think we went to the, I want to go to the blacksmith and see if we can sell anything. Also, we wanted to go to that dog, wherever he was. What's Drevin have to say?
See.
Nothing. It would have been this way. I want to try and go into the church. We didn't really try that. Or did we? We didn't. Here we go.
Have you come to pray to the Great Mother?
I'm not very religious.
Melitele loves all her children, even those who go astray.
That's nice of her.
How can I help you?
Tell me more about your goddess.
Melitele is mother of all living things, the goddess of love, fertility, and healing.
Why does the statue represent 3 figures?
The goddess has 3 faces, symbolizing her changeability, her different aspects.
What are those?
A young, carefree girl, a mature woman with child, and a hunched old crone in the autumn of her life.
Ah, I get it.
How can I help you?
Take care.
Somebody's crying.
Time to pray.
My lungs.
Anesthetic, please.
What is this? It's like a confession box. Oh, Nurka. We know her. Saw her earlier. There's not that much stuff we can give her, really.
Mother Melitele, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
It's a little unoriginal. How about a candy? You want a piece of bread? Give us this day our daily piece of bread. Receive mistletoe. Okay, what about for candy? I also received mistletoe. Well, how much can I get for mistletoe? Where's Nurka? 5. Ooh. Wait, so this is a pretty valuable transaction then. Amelia says, ah, the Morrigan. What's a Morrigan? The Morrigan. Don't know. Okay, so we're done in here. There's nothing to really do. Unless we wanted to sell stuff to that lady. I will continue taking these. I also didn't check this area. plants here. Verbena. Oh, Amelia's saying the Morrigan are what the goddess is based on, old Celtic myths. Cool. Okay, that's another door to the temple. Crap! How do I get out of this maze? No! Okay, good. Ugh. So, the dog, is this the dog? Hey, you want a piece of whatever that was? Delicious pot roast.
Now, will you let me inside?
Nice. I should look around for some, like, he's literally just robbing this guy. Is that what Geralt does? This is a weird mission. There's no other aspect to this, it's just that he's stealing from this merchant. Oh, turquoise ring, nice. We needed that. If I sold the turquoise ring, I'd probably get a decent amount of money, but... Oh wait, no, it's a plot item, I can't sell that. Yeah, they probably realized that, like, hey, this is gonna get him a lot of money. Shouldn't let him sell it all. Okay, here we go. So, now we can go back to that lady and get the key to the house that will let us hunt the monster. So we should do that first. Do you guys think, look at Nick trying to sell quest items. That's what I do, baby. Just flipping it. It's a seller's market. Whoops. I tell them it's a buyer's market, and then I sell them stuff, and I say, haha, it's actually a seller's market. We wanted to talk to this person. You.
What'll it be, handsome?
Still interested in that turquoise ring?
Have you found one?
I believe so.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Here's the key. But remember, it's bad luck to enter the house on odd-numbered days. Or is it even-numbered?
Well, it's one of the two. I can keep anything I find in Milka's house. Nice. Oh, we were supposed to ask the bartender also about something.
Saw you fighting. Not too shabby.
I try my best.
There's fighting goes on at the city jail nights. You should drop in.
Illegal fights? Sounds interesting.
Yes?
Who said it's illegal?
So what exactly is this band of brethren?
We served in one unit during the war. Me, Gunn, my brother Grusil, Narvik and Kuna, may he rest in peace. Whenever I looked around, we were all there alongside each other.
What made you turn civilian?
There's only so much horror a man can see and stay sane. We'd had enough of the warring and pillaging, decided to find some way to earn an honest living, settle down somewhere, you know.
Why'd you choose Vizima?
We drew straws. The other options were Oxenfurt, Maribor and Sintra.
Take care.
So let's buy some alcohol.
Made up.
We can sell everything else. The weak alcohol we don't need because it's not gonna accomplish the missions that we're doing. But we can buy. Where's like the good stuff? Alright, we can buy Temerian Rye. And we can buy 3 of this Beauclair White. That should be enough to get us through this mission.
Damn it.
The guy is still drunk.
Get it? There's a war brewing with Nilfgaard, mark my words. And they'll be crying out for mercenaries again, and I'll lead them south to the border.
You think the Black Ones will rise after the beating we gave them at Sodden?
They've been burned once, which only means they'll be tempered when the second time comes around. Nilfgaard will not go quietly.
Decap saying that's why Nick would be a terrible con artist. Or the greatest con artist. They'll never see it coming. Alright, hopefully we can drink this guy under the table with 7 drinks. I think that's probably enough to get anyone destroyed. By the way, 7 drinks being 3 entire bottles of vodka. Even a Witcher can't hold his liquor in that situation.
Oh, I'm exhausted. That took a ploughing Witcher to outdo me.
I think I've proven myself. Give me the key.
Know what? I haven't met anyone who'd suit me in conversation as much as you have any time in the recent past. It almost feels like we're brothers. Because you see, I come from the family of the famous traveller, Bivard Backhuizen.
Sergeant, the key.
Geralt, call me Oral. We drank together, which makes you my mate. So this ancestor of mine, the traveller, what adventurer really, he kept a journal. It's nothing short of an antique now. It's been in the family for generations.
I've heard of Backhuizen. Didn't he discover the Swallow's Tower?
Oh, that's him. Geralt, I suddenly feel a terrible longing. Take the journal, my one and only friend. And the key to the sewers. Come here, give us a kiss.
Maybe some other time.
Wait, that was really escalating. So the guy first says that he feels like we're friends. Then he said we feel like we're brothers. Then he said we're his only friend. Then he tried to kiss us. Sounds like a night of drinking, if I've ever seen one. Alright, where's the journal that we got? Traveler's Diary. Bivard Backhuizen. Peregrinations among magic paths and places. From the famous and ancient city of Asengard, we made not 600 furlongs southwards towards the country known as Sentlak. Upon gazing down upon this land from the mountains, one sees multiple lakes strewn across the landscape in what seem at once random artifact and artificial patterns. Our guide, the elf Avalach, bade us to search among the lakes for a pattern that would resemble the leaf of the trifolium, which we did promptly, discovering the leaf formed not only 3 lakes, but of 4, an oblong pool stretching from south to north, forming as if the stem of the leaf. This latter lake, known as Tarn Mira, was surrounded by a black forest, and its northern tip, the mentioned mysterious tower called the Swallow's Tower, or Tor Zirael in the Elven tongue, was to have been erected. Suddenly, by mist enveloped, we could not see a thing. I was readying myself to ask the elf Avalach about the tower when the guide gave us the sign to be still and spoke thus. Wait and have hope, and hope will come with the light and the good omen. Look to the limitless waters where the envoys of good news will appear. And then that's the end of the journal, because I guess that's the end of the story. I don't know. I already read this. These okay, I think that's the only thing we got from that guy. Let's go meditate ourselves to sleep. You can do it, Geralt.
Welcome to the Hairy Bear.
I'm looking. I'll take.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, good. All right, we did it. We're no longer blackout drunk. That's good. Always a good sign. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for The Witcher today. Thank you for watching the show. We're going to raid someone at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. But if you don't know my channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day, 7 days a week. That's 21 live streams every single week. A lot of stuff on here. Hit that follow button if you want to see more. You can see we have a follower goal up top of 25 followers. We're currently at 18, so we're doing really great. It's Friday night. We are getting right up there. So hit that follow button. You'll see all the stuff that I do. You can type !games to see which games are being played on the channel. There are 9 concurrent gameplay series going on the channel right now. If you like the channel, you want to support what I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Subs also get the sub badge and access to the sub movie nights. Another great way to support the stream is to cheer or donate. Cheerers and donators both get custom Voice of Nick voices as their shoutouts. On the donation leaderboards this week, we have in second place Decaf Bossman with $2. Thank you to Decaf Bossman. First place is One Click Alternative with $10. That's a gold star donation. Thank you to One Click Alternative. Thank you to everybody who is donating and supporting the streams. On the cheer leaderboards, we have in third place the Shroomy One with 300 cheer. That's a purple level cheer. Thank you to the Shroomy One. Second place is Space Dust with 400. That's a purple level cheer as well. Thank you to Space Dust. First place is Azertundra, also with 400. That is a purple level cheer as well. Thank you to Azertundra. Thank you to everybody who is supporting the streams and cheering. Thank you to everyone who's supporting it by cheering, donating, or subscribing, or gifting subs, by the way. And everyone who supports the streams is highly appreciated. Last, you can pick up Voice of Nick merch right now in the merch store. ! Merch in the chat. You can see the Voice of Nick t-shirt, backpack, and coffee mug there. I'm actually using the coffee mug right now. I can guarantee that it is a good one. And you can also see the winter collection, which is showing up on screen right now. A long sleeve tee, a zip hoodie, pullover hoodie, all sorts of colors and configurations you can get there. So give it a look. There's a lot to be found. Now let's take a quick look at some of the video games that we can raid. The way we raid on this channel is that we always raid someone who is playing a previous game in our playthrough series. We never raid someone who's playing the game we're currently playing or a game that we plan on playing. So let's see who's playing stuff. Okay. Oh. We have somebody here. But the question is, are they? I think they are. Yes. Maybe. Maybe not. Ah, we can't. Okay. I don't know what's going on. The person is not like doing their thing right now. Let's see who else is playing some stuff on our list here. Okay. We haven't done one of these streams in a while. Let's check out this one. A little bit of a change of pace late at night. Let's relax with some art streams. We got Jubilina is doing a art stream. I believe she is making some Danganronpa fan art, which is really cool. So let's join that one, guys. Decaf's heading out. Got to hit the pillow. I certainly understand, Decaf. It is much later for you than it is for me, and I'm already tired, so I can't imagine for you. Thank you for joining the show, Decaf. Thank you to everybody who was a part of today's show. If you do want to join the raid, then make sure you post that raid emote when you get in there. Post some Voice of Nick love if you're a subscriber. If not, then post some hearts, some positive vibes for Jubilina, who's doing some really great fan art of Danganronpa. I'm looking at it right now. It looks great. So let's join for that, guys. I always like to watch some art streams because it is very relaxing. So let's relax on this nice Friday evening with some artwork. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching the show. Bye-bye.